EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Into the air right away is Allen. It's complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. Now a guy who played his high school ball at Miami Central, it's James Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down by Eli Apple.
Allen going to change the look here.
2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 2. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. On the slant, he's got Davis. Touchdown, Bills. Gabriel Davis. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. It's Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Next the score, Bills 7, Dolphins 0. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line. A net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 22.
And they'll send Waddle in motion left. 2nd down. Here's Mostert again. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Here is 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play, won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
A run with Mostert up the middle. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9. Tua going to throw. And he fires one incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Couple of Alabama guys there. Tua to Waddle for the Miami first. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game that will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Hill going to go in motion right. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 27 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. So the toss play there, very effective. Looked like the defense got caught with too many men in the box.
I think you're right about that, and I really like the idea of getting him out wide, getting him to the perimeter. That way you can either turn the corner when they box the defenders inside or make that one cut and get upfield when you get help from your wide receivers taking care of the cornerbacks.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Here's Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Stephon Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken the lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Once again, it's Mostert. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. Tua on 4th down. Rolling to his left. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
For a Miami Dolphin.
This is Mostert. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Brought down by Ed Oliver. 2nd and 10. Hill going to go in motion right. 2nd down. Here's Mostert again. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Back deep is Micah Hyde. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, You can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap? So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Finally, this defense makes a stand. They've given up touchdowns in their first 2 drives, but here they said, we've got to put a stop to that. Good coverage there to force a punting situation and a 4th down.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Bills' first down. They needed 4, they got 8, and it results in a conversion on 4th down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you could actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
March to the end zone is a momentary roadblock with an incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to make a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now Allen again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tyler Bass now for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
Don't let him get away with that. Yeah, ref. Yeah. You got caught.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Mostert. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46.
A run for Hill. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Tua, a final shot before half. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, trying to slow things down a little bit.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
It's a loss of 14.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become three. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where they're...
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that... not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Mostert, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Second down, here's Mostert again. Gets around him, and he'll have the Dolphins first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
In motion, Hill. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Waddle complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. Looking to pass. Tua. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 37 yards. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. It's almost like when you're turkey ball game. Just go along. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. They have 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day. 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. That's going to be caught by Waddle. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Hill going to go in motion right. On 2nd down, Mostert. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 85 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. They'll roll him out right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 3. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he was unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
The Dolphins on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
In motion comes the tight end left. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and that will force a turnover on downs. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. This offensive line is really hunkered down and establish themselves.
Well, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They run it again with Cook. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now 2nd and 5. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. That is caught, and he will have a Bills 1st down, and that should be that. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw, Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Not much on that run, Charles. No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
To throw is Allen. got his man. That's Davis. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Eli Apple.
The two-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Bills 27, Dolphins 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own
Here's 1st and 10. Tua on the ground. It's Mostert to start the drive. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Here's Tua. 2nd down. Here's Mostert again. And that could be a killer. He'll lose yardage and tackled inbounds. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Miami, so long, everybody.
Not headed to the airport for this one. One more day here will suit me just fine.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
Anders Carlson has this teed up, ready to get started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Braxton Berrios selecting to bring it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
10 at their own 22-yard line.
Two and a throw right away. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
And they'll send Waddle in motion left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Hill going to go in motion right. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Jaden Reed is deep for Green Bay. And taken right on the 30. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On play action, Love to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Jonathan Owens on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7, Dolphins nothing.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Now Tua. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Tua on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Tua now on 1st down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Mostert, toss left side. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's good for another Miami Dolphin.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
It's a pickup of 3.
Tua going to throw. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. Touchdown! Tua fighting his old Alabama teammate Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But Remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play there gets them right back up to that level.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you got the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Love now on second down. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Being chased out left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously, ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Tua's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and it had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Tua. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He'll buy some time right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Final play of the half. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Jalen Phillips, the former first rounder, getting in there for the save. 3rd down and 13. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he is going to have a Packers first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. Love going to give this one to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Love. Man open. Here is Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 27. To throw now, here's Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Love now. That's complete right around the 8. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. Here's Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. So that, Charles, his second touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
Sanders now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, man, late in the tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up the 3rd and 10. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. They'll go again to Jones. Running right through it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Love, they go play action now. Flush to his right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Love now to pass on first down. Rolling to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now Love. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Everything was right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. On third down, here's Jones. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Well, the defense circling now. 4th down and 7. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Boy, so that one, Charles, is a crusher. Take away the touchdown.
Yeah, and that's where defenders, Brandon, really use the sideline to their advantage, because if you can influence the receiver to step out of bounds, you know he can't be the first to touch it when he re-enters the field of play, and that's going to cost him 6 points.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. This is caught by Waddle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
And a nice call and really good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on it. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They sent him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert to about the 48-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2nd and 6. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Packers will take over possession here up at the 44.
Partner, I think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties. You're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is, ends up throwing the interception.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.